Now, I picked a great spot. Got full frontal sun. This is gonna be a great day. Butterflies everywhere. Super awesome out here. All the sun and the fun. And all the cute puppies. This is awesome. And the best part is all that water. Greetings, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for tuning in for this wonderful video. As I stated to you guys last week, I said I would be back with some more information. What's going on with the channel? Where is Adenoye? Who is Adenoye? All of those questions and more will be answered in this video. I'm promising, I can't really promise not to keep you too long, but I do want to make sure I give you all the information you need because I want you to keep coming back. If you got the teaser a little earlier, I said there was going to be something huge at the end of this video, so please stay tuned to the end. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all the things, but stay to the end. Now, I think I was a little overzealous on coming out today. It's getting hotter with this beautiful midday sun, so I'm really gonna try not to stay too long, but I'm gonna dig in here for my glasses because man,
this is just a little
I
too
think
much for me right now.
this might do the trick. Now, if you catch me looking down, it's because I'm taking notes. This is what's gonna help me keep from rambling, because I'm a rambler. Yeah, your girl likes to ramble. She talks a lot, so I'm gonna try and keep it brief, but like I said, I wanted to bring it back just so I could get some more user engagement. I am a YouTube fanatic. Really what you might call a professional YouTube watcher, because I watch a lot of YouTube. There is a lot to learn. I actually learned how to change the wiper blades on my If you're following my channel, you've seen some of it, the finger crocheting, and my mom will kill me, but I actually made her a blanket, and it's the one I'm sitting on today. So I make finger crochet blankets, and I also found another wonderful craft that I absolutely love, and it is resin craft. I am having so much fun with my resin crafts, and I've got a couple of different people that I follow. I will leave a link below about them so that you can go to their channels and see what they've got going on, but that's not what this video is about. So, like I told you guys in the last video, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew what was going on with me, where I've been, what's going on, what's up with these changes, why did we change the channel name, what's going on, who are you, ma'am, and what are you trying to do? Well, I want to make you guys laugh. I want to motivate you. I want to give you goals. I want to give you practical advice. I want to show you skits. I want to give you commentary. And I want to give you a little bit of me. I think I'm funny. Some of my friends do. So I wanted to share that with you. So I decided to start a YouTube channel. I started it with the hopes of using it as an accountability platform. In the sense of, I've started a channel, I gotta make videos. If I wanna grow the channel, I gotta make more. I need to engage with the people. I need to keep up with the content. So they're checking in with me, I'm checking in with them. And the accountability factor is if I wanna have a good channel, I need to be putting out content. Doesn't have to be good content, because I've seen some not so good content. But put out the content. If you build it, they will come. Put it out and keep coming. And as long as I stay diligent to that, then I can grow a channel. It might grow slowly or it might blow up, but I have to stay diligent. So this was an accountability factor for me. I was on the cusp of being an empty nester. I have 3 children, and my baby girl was the last one to leave the nest, so I needed to make sure I had something to do after they were gone. So I said, let's start a YouTube channel. And that's what I did. And when you start a channel, you need to have a name. And I needed to find something that was indicative of me. Didn't have to be catchy or anything. My channel was about me, and I needed something that was gonna go with that. So let's rewind just a little bit, because I think I'm not checking my notes. I needed to make sure I had everything I needed, which meant a good camera. Got this great iPhone, got me a little phone stand, and here we go. So let's rewind just a little bit before I started the channel as to how Adenoye, never mind Queen Adenoye, let's see where and when she was born. Now, I'm gonna say this was about 3 years ago. There was a pandemic shift, if you please. I was living a happy life, so to speak, working every day. Oh, I love it. All these butterflies, it is so awesome, and it makes me feel good to see them. I feel like I am surrounded by ancestors and loved ones and supporters, and all to you, all my love, thank you. But like I said, there was a pandemic shift, and a lot was happening in my life. I was tumultuous, like the waters on this river right here. A lot was going on. I was living a different kind of life. I was a different kind of person, and I happened to meet the spiritual healer. And I was given a lot of good advice. I was introduced to a new way of life, a perspective shift, and I was able to see me. And my reflection was staring me right in the face, waiting to be seen and waiting to be heard. My eyes are sweating behind these good glasses. The sun is beaming on my face, so I'm doing my best. But I was able to see a lot more, and when I took those glasses off, I could see the world in a totally different light. I could see people, I could see things, I could see me, and it was so beautiful. I'm gonna say this was like April of 2020. Now, I won't give y'all a full timeline on a lot of those events. That will be in another video, so please tune in for it. But what I will do is just, give you a brief synopsis of how I got there. But this spiritual healer, this spiritual advisor, he really put me up on game on a lot of things, and it started a fire in me that wanted to burn away all of that was no longer serving me. And I emerged a little dusty, covered in smoke and soot, all of that. But when I went down in these waters, that well deep down in me, you know, and came up clean in my right, not in your light or in your sight, but clean within me. I made a conscious decision that I didn't like what I saw and that I wanted to change it. Now, once I decided to do that, it was a little jarring, a little alarming for some people. I liken it to, what was it, that thing we learned back in school about the shot heard around the world, right? Look at the little butterfly. But I likened it to that because that's when it started. It was my birthday in July of 2020. And I made I wasn't even gonna say it was a rash decision, but I made a great decision for me at the time. The best decision I could have made because it was the piece that started everything in motion. I changed my phone number. So I changed my number. Now, the healer, this is one of their favorite stories. They like this story. It's like a superhero, what is it, the superhero arc, or however you get there, or what. I'm not all of that big on that kind of stuff, but that's what I'm into. Hey ladies. I'm fine.
Like that, because I was in the middle of a rainstorm and couldn't see, and driving in the dark, something I really, really don't like. So I had to find out, and just like that, I went to YouTube, found my car, found the time that I needed, went there and bought them, and 10 minutes, I was done. So YouTube is an awesome learning platform, if you will, and it's a lot of places, really motivate people, and learn a lot of different things, and I absolutely love it. One thing I really, really learned on YouTube is one of the classes, actually I have a couple of classes I've learned.
And if you're following my channel, you've seen some of it, the finger crocheting, and my mom will kill me, but I actually excuse me, I was interrupted by some interlopers. But like I said, changing my number was probably the best thing I did. That sparked a lot of alliteration for me. I'm gonna give you guys a few. I mentioned one before about friends, family, and foes. This was, like I say, my superhero arc. This was when things started changing for me, and that pandemic shift brought me into the start of realization. Let me look at my note. For realization, for releasing, and for resolution. And that was a 3-year journey. That first year was the realization. Like I said, if I needed a burger, I couldn't count on now one of them folks for $1. Couldn't even get a $4 biggie bag. But they wanted their bag full. Another video. But I said, you know what? You need to do what makes you happy. And I knew at that moment I needed to change. Now, there was some undercurrents of change, and it became a part of me as well, and I realized that there are choices that you make in life. And why was I changing? I ain't gonna lie, I changed for a dude a little bit. That might have been the catalyst, that might have been the spark, but the walk that I was going on led me to myself. I did not make that end all goal that guy. That end all goal was a happy me, because at that time that's not what I was. I wasn't in a happy place. I was doing happy things, I had a happy face, but I wasn't in a happy place. I wasn't content with a lot of the outcomes, and I needed to make that change. So all of that factored in. So here it is, my birthday. I changed my number the night before, and when I likened it to the shot heard around the world physically, it reverberated in me that morning. When those text messages didn't come in, and those calls didn't come in, and those people were blocked. when I woke up and I realized in my subconscious that those people could not contact me. I promise you, I heard on everything. What the kids say, oh God. I heard the screams, the anguish from these people that couldn't contact me, that knew that they could. I felt it. I could feel their anguish, their pain, that they could not get me. And it felt great. I felt lighter. I felt looser. I felt better. I felt like a different person. So I told the healer that. I said, you know, this feels great. Not being beholden to somebody. Because it didn't matter if it was my birthday. It wasn't even about my birthday. It was about the present they could get for my birthday. But that's another video. Stay on task. But like I said, I told the healer, I feel so much better. I am a different person. I feel lighter. I feel better. I feel like I could change my name right now. And they said,
what do you want to change it to?
I said, I don't know yet. And they looked at me with all sincerity and said, that's a great place to start. And I took it to heart. I'm fresh in the spirituality game, you know. I'm gaining knowledge of self. I'm doing the things. I'm taking the steps, you know. I'm taking accountability, and I took that to heart. And I said, okay, I don't know. And I pondered on it. I pondered on it, and I pondered on it. And I think that same year is when I started my YouTube channel. So that was July. I started my YouTube channel on Memorial Day. And that was my first video, was a Memorial Day post. And by then, I had come up with a name that I felt suit me and suited who I was, what I was, and where I was. There's that alliteration again. But I thought about it, and it just kept bringing me back. Like I say, I felt like Moana standing at the edge of the water. I just keep coming back to this statement. That's a great place to start. It's a great place to start. I don't know yet. 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 And it was just that simple. No yet is I don't know yet. Phonetically. It is mine. It is original. It doesn't belong to anyone else. And that's me. Ever evolving, ever hopeful, ever changing. That's me. That's where I am. That's the road that I'm walking. That is this spiritual journey that I'm on. So I don't know yet. She actually has full name. ACH. It's not just your automatic check, whatever the thing is for you. It's not just the money, but it is enriching to my soul and my spirit. ACH. Adenoye Shanje Hassan. Adenoye means I don't know yet. That means every day I wake up with a blank slate. If I don't know, I can believe it, receive it, and achieve it. I can make it happen. I can make it whatever I want. Change. Just like your girl, Strange. Change is change. And that's what I'm doing. I am building, I am growing, I am becoming all that I want to be. And Hassan, it's an Arabic word. I'll place that here. Hopefully it works. But Hassan is a person who does good, a benefactor, handsome, if you will. I think I'm a pretty girl. But it wasn't about being vain. It was about the promise. I've always been a helpful person. I've always been the person to give you the shirt off my back, the last dollar out of my pocket, even when I don't have, without recompense. I'm not waiting on you to give it back to me. I didn't give it to you for that. I gave it to you because you needed it. But we live in a world where you can't do good without wanting something in return. You can't do good by just having a good heart. You can't do good without some kind of ulterior motive. You know, people are so skeptical now. And I realized also in that moment, this realization, because that's what we're going to do, this realization, this releasing, and this resolution, that's going to go with these 3 videos. This week, next week, and the week after. Each one of these are going to go with that. So right now we're in the realization mode. And like I said, I decided I needed to make a change. So I came up with that name. And I am a queen in my heart, in my soul. I am a goddess. I am an empress. I am those things. I am what I say I am. And that's what I believe. And it doesn't matter what you believe or what you like, because I'm not living for you. And I had to learn to stand tall in that. I spent my whole life.
It's the man in the truck. It's the park ranger. Who got donuts in the park?
Anyway, but I had to realize and stand firm and be okay with not pleasing somebody. You're not going to please everybody all the time. And nothing that you do is going to make everybody happy. But I spent a long time thinking about what I wanted to do. And then when I wanted to share that information, I internalized. And the internal dialogue was
Sickening. I said myself, bitch, shut up.
But I was telling myself, okay, if I say this, then they might not like it. And if they don't like it, then I'm just not going to do it. So I wasn't living for me. I was living to make everybody else happy and not getting what I wanted in the end. So still not having a fulfilled life. So I decided to change that narrative. Do me. And if they don't like it, okay. But I also had to learn to be okay. It was such a big deal for me, being so consumed with them. And it was hurting me in the end, and I had to do something about that. And I decided that I was going to make that change and stop living for other people. And I realized then that I had the opportunity to perceive it. It wasn't so much about whether they were going to like it. Like I said, it was more about how I felt about them liking it.
But the gag was, this is it.
The gag was, it wasn't even so much about the changes that I made. Because once I started setting boundaries and making changes and doing things different, folks started feeling some kind of way. You know, my accessibility was at question. Folks was feeling it. And the issue was, they weren't even mad that I changed. They were mad that I didn't care, that they cared about my change. And that was it. That was the one that made me chuckle on the inside, because you don't even care that I'm making good changes in my life and why I'm making them and what I'm doing them for. I'm not doing them for you, but I'm making it for myself. But that change sparked so much animosity that it became real funny, because the people were really, really upset. Y'all seen that? Matter of fact, you remember in Waiting to Exhale, when old girl, she was talking about little buddy cuz, and you know, she wanted to talk to him, and she was like, I wonder if he watched me walk away. And she what? Baby, the gag was, they was mad that I changed and that I didn't care, that they cared that I changed, which meant I didn't turn to look. Y'all remember Lot's wife? Do you remember what happened to her? Baby, I'm not a salty chick. I'm not with that. Okay, I'm not with it. So I'm not turning around. I'm not caring if you don't care, because you don't care that I care about me. I'm moving on. What's good for you is good for you, and it's gonna come to you. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing me, and what I'm gonna have is for me, and it's gonna be because I will it to be, because I chose it to be, and it's right for me. So I made the change. I came up with the name. I'm moving in a different way. I'm feeling better. Life is good. So I got my channel going, and like I said, I wanted to use it as a platform of accountability. Since I've made these changes in my life, what we're gonna do now is find a way to keep ourselves grounded and rooted. You know, because you can tell everybody what you want to do, but what you do afterwards, you know, yeah, I'm working out, you know, I'm doing all these things. You guys saw my videos. I was working out, and I'm going to keep it a whole buck. From last year, August, at 230, 240, my heaviest, to this day, I made a goal of 190. I made 190 by Christmas of last year, and I am still at 190, and I haven't worked out since the first of the year. That's because I kept up with a good diet, I kept up with a good regimen, and I kept myself accountable. I might not have been making a bunch of extra videos, but I did what I needed to do behind closed doors. I said if you're gonna do any of those other things, you need to have some accountability. You don't have friends. You don't have anybody that's here supporting you. Nobody believes in you, but YouTube, you believe in it. And if you pour into it, it will pour into you. So I decided to make them videos. And if I'm gonna be accountable to this channel and I want it to grow, I need to keep posting videos. I need to keep posting if I want to go viral. I still need to keep posting. So this was accountability for me, and I'm enjoying it. But, you know, life happened. I got a little sad. I don't want anybody to believe or, you know, extrapolate from this video series or anything that anything happens overnight. You have got to first believe it can be so. Then you have got to put the energy into making it so. Baby, manifesting is not just, I want to be thin, and just going to sleep and getting up and doing your day and just eating like you want to. If you're not putting in the action, it is not going to manifest. You know, manifesting, people, it get a bad rap. People really think it's just magic. We are magic. You can make it happen, but you have to put in the work. So I put in the work, and I did the work, and I lost a lot. I lost a lot of friends. I lost a lot of family, and I lost some foes. Some folks I wasn't thinking about. Folks ain't thinking about me, and I'm good with it because I've got protection from on high. I've got presence from on high, and I've got provision from on high, and I've also got the promise from on high. I know these things are available to me. I believe in them, and they work for me. So that's what I kept doing. I stayed in my lane. I mind the business that was minding me, and I feel good about where I am. And a lot of things have changed. You know, I went through the whole empty nest thing, you know, and I'm gonna
Keep it a whole buck. Your girl is homeless. I do not have a place of my own.
whereas I did. And it's been different. When I tell you, all kinds of obstacles and things have been thrown in my way, hindrances, you know, things to keep me down, and in the me been busy, you know, he been stirring the pot with you, girl. I'm telling you, he been trying to get it. But what he not gonna get is my hope and my faith and belief in me. What he's not gonna get is my mind and get me trapped off and depressed. What he's not gonna get is the victory over something he didn't give me. I know I can have anything I want, and I have the patience to wait on it. I don't want nothing fast, and anything fast ain't good. What's for me is for me, and I'm gonna have it. And I'm sorry for all the background noise, but
It is what it is. We outside, baby.
now let's make sure we are staying on task. And if you have made it up this far, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I promise what I need you to do is stay to the end, because there is going to be something special for all of you. Now, like I said, I've told you about my realizations and everything that was going on. I told you all about my journey and how I got to where Anoya is. Now you needed to know where the change came in. These 3 years, I've managed to put all of what I need in a box. And it started there. Now, I'm gonna rewind just a little bit and then catch up. The healer made a statement to me one time that, well, actually I told him, I said, you know, I just feel like I'm just in this box, you know. And they said, well, who put you in the box? And I tell you, they always said a lot of just poignant things. They pointed out some of the most mundane things in my life, or the things that I just held on to so hard and really made me look at it. And that was one I took to heart, and I want to share it with you guys a little bit because I plan on introducing it in the next few months. I'm actually working on it, but it was a process that was tried and true, and I wouldn't tell you about it if it didn't work for me. And it's something that I want to share with you because I believe it's going to work for you. But it was a box that was a mental prison that I put myself in. And with the healer's help, I learned how to unpack that box. I crushed that box and got a new box. And you know, that was one of my own making, not one that somebody else put me in. And it was the best thing I ever did. And once I was able to get past all of that, I was able to unpack who I was. You know, I can't say I don't know yet anymore, because I know I'm the same person I've always been. Clearly, Chantel. And it's always been. I was so caught up in what everybody else thought and what everybody wanted to see that I was afraid to be me. I was so willing to just give you what you needed that I was losing myself. And I almost lost myself. 3 years ago was really hard. I won't tell you that I didn't think about unaliving. I won't tell you that I didn't think about the big ghost. You know, I thought about a lot of things, but my faith in me and my higher power was what got me through. And this box, and like I said, I definitely want to share that with you because it was a wonderful tool, and I know it will work for you because it worked for me. Yeah, it's still getting a little hot out here. Your girl is chocolatey, and I'm not trying to stay much longer, but I just want to finish up with this. I know you might feel like you need other people's support and their accolades and everything that come with it, and then they're fine. They help. They are good. I'm not saying that they're not, but if you can't help you, then it's not worth it, because you'll be a shell of yourself to anybody else. Here I am, Superman to everybody else, and then when it's time for me to show up, I don't have the strength of an ant. Well, I mean, ants kind of strong, but I don't have the strength to help, to be of assistance in the way that I need to, because I was just faking. You know, these was green screen muscles. You know what I mean? These ain't real. And I didn't want to be called upon and be caught lacking. So I needed to fix me. I needed to work on me, and I did. So I've been standing at the edge of this good water for as long as I can remember. And I am not Moana, that's one of my favorite parts, but I am Chantel, and she is a beautiful person. She is a wonderful soul, and for all of those people and places and things that I couldn't please, they were there. They were upset. That shot heard around the world. Those anguished cries, they were there because I was always there. And I couldn't be mad at that. They kept coming back because I was always there. And I like that. I didn't let this journey jade me. I didn't let this journey make me a bitter person. I'm not bitter, I'm better. You know, I am a great person. So, one moment. Sorry about that. More what he takes. Coming to check on us. So what we're gonna do is try to see if we can complete this video, because the park seems to be filling up. Folks want to come check out the sites, and I do want to walk around and check out the sites myself. But as I was saying, you know, you can't be everything to everybody. You got to be true to you first. And I made it through, you know, with divine timing. Everything that needed to happen in my life happened for a reason. The number one lesson I needed to learn in this realization phase was
how to control my emotions. I was told.
I'm so emotional. so emotional. So emotional. You're so emotional. I'm a Cancer. That's what we do. But I could not
let my emotions run me. And that's what they were doing. So once I learned how to control them, I tell you, it's like looking at these waters, rippling. And the minute I turned it off, still, not a ripple in sight, not a wave, not a nothing. I managed to find out how to stop worrying. I managed to find out how to stop fussing. I managed to find out how to stop crying. Because you know that's what a Cancer good for. We'll drop a tear. I managed to find out how to stop doing all of that by controlling my emotions. And when I controlled my emotions, it was a switch. It had folks bothered. I'm going to tell you. I cannot count how many times somebody was visibly, verbally upset with me when I... What you smiling for? What you smiling for? What's so funny? Nothing funny. I'm happy. Alliteration number 3. I am happy, I am healthy, and I am healed. As long as I believe those things, I am those things. And I am. And I've been that way since the first of the year, and I've been saying it and gonna keep saying it because I choose to be happy. Happy is a choice. I know a lot of things happen, and that's another video. A lot of things happen. I could be super sad right now, but I'm not. I am happy. I get up every day with a smile on my face. No food in my fridge, I'm happy. No place to live, I'm happy. No money in my pocket, I'm happy. I ain't even got a car no more. I'm still happy. This is one of my favorites, and it works for me. It is the greatest coping tool possible. Because this is the best way, the fastest way for me to raise my vibration. This is the fastest way for me to push back on all those dark forces and energies that are coming towards me, is to smile. Honey, this is my kryptonite. This is my garlic spray. This is all of that. And that's that on that on that. Ain't that what the kids say? But it works for me. And I kept pushing to the fact that I don't even have to do it anymore. I'm already there. I have sustained it. It is within me. So I don't have to force it anymore. But if I ever got to a point where somebody was pushing back and trying to project their negative feelings or ideals on me, or trying to keep me in my place, you know, well, I know how you used to, I know you. That's not me no more. And if you content to still see me that way, then I'm going to let you still see me that way, and I'm going to move this way. If you want to come around, then come around. If you don't, I'm not going to be bothered. Remember, we're not Lot's wife. We're not salty bitches. We don't do that. We just move forward. And that's what I'm doing. If you catch up, you catch up. So, like I say, keep moving forward. Like I say, trying to keep this a little short. I'm actually going to wrap it up here because I've said enough. But you heard what you needed to hear, and you know what you need to know. Adenoye, she is not dead. She is just not at the forefront of my life anymore. She is still my spirit animal. I never deny her because she has brought me so far. I am truly thankful for her incarnation, and her being. And I do want to take the principles that she's learned and give them to others. So please keep coming back so you can learn more with regard to that. And with that said, we're going to wrap all of that up because here is what you want. All right, folks. If you stayed this long, thank you, thank you, thank you. I told you this was going to be golden. Actually, what I want to do is thank you. Thank you to my 82 subscribers I think I've got so far. I want to thank you guys so much for rocking with me from the beginning and rocking out with me till the end. Please, please, please like this video. Please share this video. Please comment on this video. Please blow this video up. Why? Because I'm doing a giveaway. I told you earlier in the video that I started doing resin crafts, and I'm gonna put in an image of what I've got. Now that I am an empty nester and I'm out fully medicated and meditated and all of those good things, I am living on my own. And I came up with my own phone stands. And what I want to do is once we reach 100 subs, I'm going to be doing a giveaway to anyone that's on the channel. For you to be able to get in on the giveaway, all you need to do is like this video, comment on this video, and share this video. Send me a screenshot to the email in the description box, and once we reach 100 subs, I'm gonna do a raffle, and we're gonna give away a on my own phone stand to that lucky winner. Now, I'm gonna make it juicy. If we can get 100 likes on this video, I will give away 2 more. So make sure that you drop a like, drop a comment, send a share, send those screenshots to the email below. And this is gonna be like a Christmas thing. It's not gonna be super fast for the delivery because I'm still in limbo. I told you people that I was homeless. But I won't be long. My house is just, getting together from me, that's all. That's what I'm doing. You gotta think them things into existence. So like I said, like this video, subscribe to the channel, share it, send a comment. Let's blow this thing up. I love you guys. Keep coming back. ASOS. All right, folks, thank you again for coming out and checking out this video. I truly appreciate it. Again, make sure that you get in on this good giveaway. We're on the road to 100 subs and more, but milestones are milestones. We're on the way to 100 subs, and we're definitely looking for 100 likes to this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, send the screenshots to my email listed below so you can get in on the giveaway for the end of the year. And again, keep coming back. I've got another video coming out next Sunday to tell you more about what's been going on, what's gotten me up to this point, and then the last video in the series will be what I've got going forward and what I'm looking forward to. And I am definitely looking forward to sharing a lot more with you. I love you guys. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the sun. Have a great day.